Welcome to the home of the Blue Hens in Newark and Delaware Stadium. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the New Mexico State Aggies, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the Delaware Blue Hens. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. New Mexico State will kick it off and will be underway. He'll bring it out. It's Proctor. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Delaware's offense comes onto the field first today. Going right to work up top. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Fires to the middle. It's caught downfield. All the way out to the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 15. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Gets it out quickly. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? Looking to throw again. Caught in the backfield, it's Proctor. And he is going to be forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Tremendous defense there. And the Blue Hens with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. He's got him. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Blue Hens need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. Got it behind the line. It's Proctor. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. Punt is on its way. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. So New Mexico State's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. Creates a little room. Good, solid tackle. New Mexico State lines up quickly. Trying play action. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up 4th down. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Fires one high and deep. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch.
I love when you back the defense off. If you want to get aggressive, I'll take shots down the field, make the defense play more conservative, and now what? Now you're in the red zone with a chance to get some points.
And the Blue Hens line it up with a 1st and goal. They want to throw it. Under fire. And the ball's out there after it. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes.
And That is exactly how you draw it up. You get to the quarterback, but you get the football. You hit him, you try to rake it out. Great job by the defense, getting the sack, getting the fumble.
First play of the drive comes from the 41. From the shotgun, they'll run it. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Complete to the right. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Off the play fake. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Aggies want to pick up the tempo.
First down for the offense.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Finds his big tight end. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. And the Aggies back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Quarterback just has to be more aware of the situation. First down, goal-to-go situation. You cannot take a sack. So the QB, if no one's open, you got to make sure you're throwing that ball out of the end zone and helping your offense out.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Grab behind the line. It's all stopped. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. They worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. Motion from the wideout. They'll run it on 3rd and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Aggies.
3rd and goal, you're going to turn around and just give it to this guy who just has a nose for the end zone. He's able to find the crease and pay it off for his offense.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, every game in the Big Ten so very critical. How about this one today? Michigan has the lead right now, but it hasn't come easy for the folks in Ann Arbor. They're in a tight one. They're up by 7 over USC. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this Big Ten battle.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover and pick up the first. 2nd down, he'll throw it. With the catch, it's Tyler. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. To the air on first down. Fires to the big fella.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game.
And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Lost one deep down the right side. Touchdown, Delaware! Once he got some room, it was over.
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under it and make a big play for it.
Yeah, and when I'm the receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field. Throw me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell they've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it perfectly.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finished things off with a 44-yard touchdown pass. On the run from inside his own 5. The coverage team maintained his discipline, not much doing on that return. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. From the shotgun, the inside give. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18. New Mexico State lines up quickly.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
He's got him in the flat. And they're going to lose yardage there. The defense completely owning the front. On third down, going up top. They're setting up the screen. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Okay, guys, here comes the Delaware offense onto the field. The RPO, it's complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They'll line up for a second down play. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle. It's Bauman. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. On third and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. The Blue Hens with the 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Bauman. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. Looking to throw on first down. And it's picked off at the goal line. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
And you will always remember your first. And how about that? Breaking on the football, getting an INT, the first INT. Keep the football, brother. The first of many big-time plays for this guy.
They are stuck deep in their own territory and trying to get out, opening the drive from their own 3. Looking to throw on first down. Quick completion on the out route. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. Got his man. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. New Mexico State lines up quickly.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Backed up now. Here's second and long.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again.
Oh, he's got some space. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. This New Mexico State offense is pushing all the right buttons. Looking downfield on first down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Using the quick game. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now facing a 3rd and long. Wants to throw it. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
But for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job executing up front at the point of attack.
New Mexico State will be forced to punt. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the catch. It's Tyler. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And here comes the offense on second down. Back to pass. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's looking deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Blue Hens send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Throws to the tight end. Got him downfield. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Leaves it with the back. And that's a very productive first down play in bringing up 2nd and 3. The Aggies come to the line in the hurry-up.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Fires to the big fella. He's run out of bounds, and they'll say he stepped out at the 27.
When offenses get first downs like this, and they move the sticks, and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no-huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
And the Aggies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Got it! And he will score! Touchdown, New Mexico State!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the finisher, an 18-yard touchdown throw. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Gets the back moving. To the air on first down. On the run, fires downfield. Got his man to the left. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Handoff from the gun. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the tight end. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40.
Well, this offense told us coming in they were going to challenge this secondary early and often. They were going to use their speed to their advantage and take advantage of this quarterback's touch and arm talent. And they already in the second quarter, they've got over 200 yards thrown.
Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Snagged out of the air. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got it! That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. The Blue Hens have it in scoring position on first and goal. Wants to go up top. Gets rid of it. Got his man in the middle. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. Just keep slinging it. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
I think we need to see more creativity in the route running. We need some slants. We need some out-breaking routes. You're expecting man coverage down in this area of the field, so you've got to do something to create separation.
And how big is that earlier sack now as they try to get it in the end zone here? Looking to throw on third and goal. Trying to barrel in. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
It's now 4th and goal.
On the ground. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Delaware.
We've seen this guy do it time and time again throughout his college football career. On critical down and distances, he shows up for his offense. He did right there on 4th and goal.
Extra point here will tie the game. And he added the extra point. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, it is now a final in the Big Ten and a game I think a lot of folks will want to see. Iowa looked like a program ready to take the next step after a big road win today. This was a complete team effort from the Hawkeyes. Offense, defense, and special teams doing its part. Heck of a showing. We'll see a lot of games this week, but few will have as much of an impact on the Big Ten standings as this one does, gentlemen.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. New Mexico State lines up quickly. On third down, he drops to throw. Grab near the sticks. It's all stopped. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. The Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Quarterback on the keeper. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. And the Aggies need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. And here comes the punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. The give to the tailback. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. Finds the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. 3rd down coming up after that completion. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. They're working that left side. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Kick is in the air. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Flips it out in the flat. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. To the ground with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Grabbed over the middle. It's all stopped. They'll stop him at the 24, and that brings out 4th down. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Hunt is on its way. Hauls it in and looking upfield. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Wants to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Proctor.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Finds a man on the right. Inside the 35. Knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33.
And first down for the offense.
Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Proctor. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. And the Blue Hens headed quickly to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Hens!
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now? Going into the half with the lead, with the momentum.
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. They'll try the run. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. Offense gets set for second down. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, thanks, guys. And through 2 quarters of ball, it looks like we're in for another fun one here today. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Reads it, fires complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. The quick out. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. No huddle offense to the line.
When you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go faster, seeing it here.
And they knock him down. There was nowhere to go. Defense is swarming. And now on 2nd down for this offense. The give from the gun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Aggies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to bully their way for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43.
They run it, they get the first down, and look at the offense. Right back on the football, ready to crank this tempo up.
He'll keep it himself. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. New Mexico State lines up quickly.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He's got an open man. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Fires to the tight end. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. New Mexico State to the line after picking up the first down. Leaves it with the running back. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Wants to fire on 2nd down. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. And the holder will place it down on the left hash. A 47-yard try coming. He's got it. Showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. They'll start this drive going to the air. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. This time he's got it. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold on.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Got his man in the middle. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
They'll run the screen. He'll work his way up to the 24-yard line before being shoved out of bounds. The Blue Hens will bring the punt team onto the field. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke. Not much room to run. And the Aggies are in the hurry-up. Back to pass on second down. Makes the grab. Turning on the Jets. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one.
And this QB is dialed in. You've already seen the passing ability to make plays down the field. But how about this? Running the option as well. The diversity in this offense, really hard to stop, and he's having a day.
Looking downfield on first down. Gets it out fast. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. The Aggies in a good spot here with second and short.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on third and long. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a fourth down. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. And there is a degree of difficulty with this one. A 47-yarder from the right hash. Smashes it between the uprights. That brings them to within one. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Quickly out to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Quickly to the tight end. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the third down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
Motion from the wide receiver. They're going to try to throw for it on third down. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. And the Blue Hens will line up to punt it away.